Well, as you probably know, Arena Season 8 is raging right now, and it's all about the legendary ships. I'm using the Conqueror to pursue my conquests here of the arena, and so far I haven't been disappointed, and this is probably one of the best battles I've had with the Conqueror, so I thought I would go ahead and showcase it for everybody. Right, so I'm looking at the teams, and everybody has a Shimakaze, 3 Alaskas, a Worcester, another Conqueror, a Grosser First, and a Yamato. And on the opposing teams, I've mostly seen Yamatos actually for the battleships, not Grosser Firsts, and a few Conquerors, but mostly Yamatos, probably for their big punch. And if the Yamato wouldn't have been nerfed recently, it probably would have been a little bit more devastating. But I think what the opposing teams don't appreciate is the very quick reloading guns of the Conqueror and the high damage output that the main guns do provide when you do get a good hit. And we're gonna showcase some of that here in this video. So here in the arena battles, I tend to stay with my teammates and try to keep everybody together. If you go out separately, you will definitely get picked apart. You're better off in an arena match if everybody stays together. So that's what I'm looking to do here. So as I'm turning away, I am getting shot at by the purple team over there, the fuchsia team, I guess. And I do get a couple minor hits. There's a Grosser First. He's not really visible right now, but I'm gonna keep going toward my teammate around this island, and I definitely want to make sure that I do not give that Grosser First much of a broadside, but he's giving me his broadside, and I'm angling a little bit to try to get all my guns on him, so I'm giving more of a broadside than I really want. But here, since he fired, I know I have around 30 seconds before he can fire again. So I have like 22 seconds or so on my reload time, so I have a little bit of an advantage here against these other battleships because I do have a quicker reload. So here are the Yamatos behind the island. There's an Alaska. He's giving me his broadside, so I'm going to take some advantage of that. And the Grosser First that was shooting at me has been left in the dust back there, so I have completely left him. We might engage him later on in the battle, but for now we're going after the red team here. And there I'm doing my best to estimate where I think the Alaska is going to be. It wasn't a complete broadside, but those shells actually look pretty good. 5 hits, 22,000 damage so far in this game, and the Alaska is not really looking that great. It is a rental, so at this point I'm not even sure if inexperience has anything to do with it. Anybody can get caught in a bad game in any ship at any one time. So that looks like that's going to be it for that Alaska, actually. So I'm not even really going to look at them very much. I'm just going to assume the shells are going to do it, and they do. I get a first blood, and I put out a quick fire. And we do have a consumable booster and a maneuverability booster, so that is going to help out a little bit. The Conqueror is actually kind of maneuverable, but a little booster never hurt. And there's a Yamato that I do not have a good shot on the Yamato, so
all forces capture that
I'm telling everybody to watch the base over there because it is starting to get captured. And it's just myself and the destroyer. My cruiser teammate that I was following had gotten himself taken out. Probably shouldn't have ran out there so far ahead. So we're at a little bit of a disadvantage because two of the teams are still at full strength. The orange team is down one ship. That Alaska, no doubt, that you saw that I destroyed. There's another Alaska. There is a Shimakaze, which is looking like he is really thin, and I'm hoping to be able to do something with that. Kamikazes do have a really slow torpedo reload, about 1.5 minutes generally. So in 5 seconds, we're going to see if I can do something about the Shimakaze right there. He's just sitting still, so you never know. And we took out the Shimakaze on 2 hits. There's this Yamato, which looks like it's broadside. This is awesome. Only 27,000 damage at this point, but the Yamato is like really thin now. He just got rocked big time. And this looks like it's going to be a 3rd destroyed ship, and it is, with a Citadel hit. And here's all those torpedoes from the Shimakaze. Luckily, I slowed down, and I only got hit with one of those torpedoes. And you can see the super heal in play on the Conqueror. That's quite a few bars that can be healed once I hit the heal booster. And I've got 1 heal booster left. And you want to wait until you see all those green bars like that, especially on the Conqueror, before you hit your heal. So, all right, we're up near the base here, and I'm going to start taking the base. You can see the red team is still intact, but it looks like the fuchsia team has got its destroyer missing. So we still have an uphill battle here, and I'm being spotted. I'm assuming it's the Worcester there. Traverse speed on the Conqueror is not all that great, but I'm stopping, and I've got full reverse to try to be able to stay within range to get a good shot on the Worcester. I'm being shot from my rear end, and it looks like a destroyer back there in a smoke screen. So there I get a hit on the Worcester. And here's a Grossiker first coming around, so I'm going to abandon the Worcester, and I'm going to take a shot at the Grossiker first up here. So Rento, like I said, that doesn't really mean much. But we do get a full salvo at the Grossiker first, and got 3 hits. We're up to 57,000 damage. I'm backing up while I reload. Now I've gone full speed because I'm estimating by the time I get around the island I will be fully loaded. But this Worcester looks like it's a great opportunity here. And I took some shots at him on the off chance that I'm going to get a lucky hit. And those torpedoes are coming, so I'm going to hit full speed. And I've avoided all of them except for one, and I do get a Citadel hit on the Worcester. So here is a Grossiker first and an Alaska, both broadside to me. So the Alaska is easier to damage and take out, so I'm going to go after that. Looks like the island indicator was up, but I took the shot anyway because sometimes you will get a couple hits, make it through the island indicator. And here I'm right at the edge of the boundary of the base. And the Grossiker first looks like it's a great broadside. I'm broadside to him as well, so that's kind of dicey actually. I was able to take a full salvo at him, so these quicker reloading main guns really do make a difference. And there I took 22,000 damage off of him. And I'm up to 100,000 damage so far in the game. 3 destroyed ships and 2 Citadel hits. So there's a ship behind this island that kind of hit me with some HE. I'm going to go around this island and see if I could maybe surprise him. Might not expect that I would go around the island like this, but The island is not being captured at the moment. Well, it is right now, actually, a little bit, but I think I have plenty of time to get around the island and not worry about that. Don't really see who it is. But I feel right now my best play is to go around the island, even though A is being captured. So there, the Worcester took a shot at me. He's trying to back up, but I've got some more main guns going at him. So we're going to see what that does as we go around the island here. 2 more hits, 103,000 damage. And there's the Grossiker first. He has a lot more health left than I do, it seems like. But he also seems like if he's aware of me, his guns are not in my direction, so... This Alaska is completely broadside and really close, so chances are if he was aiming at the Grossiker first, I'm going to have a good shot at him here. 110,000 damage we're up to. Looks like the Alaska is concentrating on someone else. He's turning into my broadside, so this is awesome. 18,000 damage got taken off of him. We're up to 130,000 damage. And someone is shooting at the Grossiker first, so these two teams are taking each other out like I was hoping. And the Grossiker first doesn't really have much left. Let's see if he gets taken out here. That was a miss. Took some shots at him anyway. And I'm going to concentrate on this Alaska. I got 2 ricochets on the Grossiker first, but the Grossiker first did get taken out right there. So now it's myself against 3 others on 2 different teams. So I'm going to concentrate on the Alaska since I can see that ship. And there was another 9,000. He's getting hit from both sides. I'm up to 141,000. And now it's just the Alaska and another destroyer on the red team is all that's left. So hopefully the Alaska can take out the destroyer and I can take out the Alaska. That's the best way I would like this to play out. There, I just hit him for another 10,000 damage or so. We're up to 156,000. And now it's just myself and the Alaska, so I'm going to charge right in here and look to take out the Alaska. This really shouldn't be any problem whatsoever. And we win the match in a big comeback victory in the arena. Was a big-time victory in the arena. 420,000 credits, 165,000 damage, 68 target hits, 3 destroyed ships, a couple citadels. But look at all that hardware. A dreadnought, solo warrior, first blood, and high caliber. See how we did on the team result. As expected, we finished in first place. That is awesome. 3430 XP. That's great. And how did we do on the economy tab? We cleared 209,000 credits by the time it was all said and done. So that's it for my little bit of a highlight in the arena with the Conqueror. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.